Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly card reading. So, this is a general reading, so that means generally the messages will apply to you, but not every part will apply to you. And I feel if you are here, if you were brought to this message one way or another, this message is for you. There's something in this reading that is for you that you need to hear for your highest love and light path. So, with all that being said, I do ask that you participate in this reading and do take the parts that resonate most with you and leave the parts that do not fit. If you find yourself arguing with any part or disagreeing strongly with any part, then that part of the reading is not for you. This is a general reading, so it will apply to you generally, and it will apply to other people in other ways also. So please take it as it resonates and leave the rest. And thank you all so much for joining me. And if you want a personal reading, you could always check me out at mysticillbillie.com and we'll look straight into your energies and get you the message that you need to hear fully and completely. But for now, this is a general reading that you were drawn to for a reason. So there is a message in this reading for you. So let's find out what it is, shall we? All right, so I am going to begin today using the astrology dice to get an idea of the energies that we are working with. This is a weekly reading, so it's a reading into the week from whenever you find this. All right, so what energies are we working with this week? All right, we got the pentacles, so our coins, we're working with our coins. Full moon, so it's a celebration, it's a completion of something that we're working on for coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 of Pentacles, full moon. And we have the North Node, the nodes, in the 4th and 10th house, which is Capricorn and Cancer. So yeah, very interesting. So I feel like there's the need to focus on your life path this week and to continue moving forward on what you're working with, and to celebrate your progress. There's a need to celebrate your progress and to refine your foundation so that you have the proper foundation that you need to be able to move forward in your life path and continue forward. But take time to celebrate your progress also is coming through very, very strong. All right, so let's move on to the tarot. Or is there any other messages I want to say with that? Move forward on your life path and create a more better foundation for you to be able to move forward on your life path. Remember that long-term growth takes time. You're doing such a good job. Just continue to tend to your comfort and your growth. And before you take your next step, take a moment to appreciate everything that you've already accomplished. Let yourself know how amazing you are, because you are amazing. And keep moving forward, tending to your comfort and your growth. Both is possible. You can do both. You can't have one without the other, honestly. So just continue to move forward. You're doing a great job, and appreciate yourself for all the efforts that you've put in and you continue to put in. All right, let's move on to the tarot, shall we? So I always start with the Star Tarot. Let's start with the Star Tarot and see what we get. Yeah, You got divine feelings. You still feel lack even though you feel divine. You're beginning to feel more divine. You're beginning to feel your divinity, but you still feel lack. You still need, you still have some rest to do also. You need to rest up. And you've come so far. You feel like you haven't come far at all, but you truly, truly have. Allow yourself to feel your divinity and rest in your own divinity. Even though you feel lack and it feels like your efforts aren't moving towards something, they are. Rest in the idea of your divinity and rest with faith. Like faith is needed this week. So if faith is needed, that means that there's some things that you just don't know, and you've got to believe that the outcome will happen, even though it really does seem, if faith is needed, then it seems like it's not going to be a good outcome. But you have to believe in a good outcome. Like, that's what faith is. It's holding space for a good outcome even whenever everything seems like it can't be good. And it happens all the time. All the time it happens. Things seem like they're going south, and then boom, they go north. It happens all the time. Things don't turn out how they seem. There's so much. So continue to move forward, continue to persevere, and take time to rest as you need it. Make sure that you're taking time for rest and comfort. That allows your growth process to happen. Be patient with yourself. Be patient and kind with yourself. And keep moving forward. You got this. Believe in yourself. And there might even be a need to take a little inventory of all your accomplishments. Truly, truly sit down and take an inventory of your accomplishments. Knowing and understanding your accomplishments is what's going to help you to keep pressing forward, but also taking the time to rest and rejuvenate when you need it. Understanding when the time to rest is, and resting in peace. Believing in yourself, believing in the possibility, knowing that you keep moving forward, so something's got to happen. Release the feelings of lack, I want to say so bad. I don't feel like that's coming through. It's just what I want to say. Release the feelings of lack. But I feel like it's okay. It's okay to feel lack. It's okay to face the reality of your lack. It's okay to move forward despite your lack. It's okay. Just continue to move forward and continue to believe and continue to hold the faith. That's what's important here. All right, let's move forward and see what the Tarot of Dreams has to say. If we have a confirmation or further messages, or what's up with the Tarot of Dreams. What can come out for us this week? Okay. You don't want to celebrate. You don't want to celebrate. You feel like there's nothing to celebrate, and you feel like you're brought back to the beginning, like you've been stripped bare yet again, and it's making you feel like you can't, and that you don't have the strength within you. What I would say is that's why it's so important to take inventory of your achievements. You've got to find a way to celebrate your achievements this week. Moving forward without being able to celebrate your achievements is what is going to help disempower you. It's not the only thing that's disempowering you, but it is playing a big part in your disempowerment. where your power to get your power back lies is in your celebration of your successes. When you celebrate your successes and allow yourself to feel the reality of your successes and not focus on the reality of your losses, then you are able to make better decisions, and you're able to see more clearly where you are and where you want to go. And then you're able to empower yourself to feel like this is possible and you can do this. But I'm seeing a reluctance to want to celebrate. I'm seeing a feeling of it's all for nothing. I'm seeing a feeling of back to the beginning yet again, and a feeling of disempowerment. And I want to turn this around. I want to flip this over for you. So I want to come in So we're going to come in at the beginning of this week, and we're going to understand that we have Spirit sending us love, and we are going to use that love that Spirit sends us to increase our own self-love, and we are going to be wise and loving enough to our own self to understand that we have the right to celebrate our successes and our accomplishments. That we do have some successes. They might be small, little tiny things. They might not be a whole lot, but we do have them, and they're there, and we are going to acknowledge them with wisdom and love. We are going to acknowledge our successes with wisdom and love, and we are going to take time to celebrate them because we are worthy of celebration. We are worthy of acknowledgement. Our good efforts are worthy of acknowledgement. We're not denying the lack, but we are not going to deny our successes anymore either. And whenever we are stripped bare, we are going to see this as divine intervention. Divine intervention that has brought us back to our beginning so that we can move forward with a renewed strength, awareness, wisdom, and understanding. As we celebrate our successes, we can make the choice that allows us to empower ourselves, to be empowered. And to know when to love and comfort ourselves. We're going to use our own love and our own comfort for our own self to help empower us this week. We are going to allow rest and healing where necessary. I'm going to come in here with this fluorite to help us to heal and rest in our own empowerment. Because we are empowered with our choices and our actions and our reactions. And we choose to focus on our power, our strength, celebrating our successes, and loving and comforting ourselves as we move forward. We understand that it's a choice, and we choose empowerment, we choose celebration, we choose love. And even if it means that we're stripped bare over and over and over a million times we can rise again in love. I see you focused on the past, focused on the past. Let the past be. Let it be is what I'm hearing. Let it be. Just because the past was like it was doesn't mean the future is. So much is changing. Look around you. See everything that is changing. It can't be like the past anymore. It must change or be swept away. Either way, it's not like it was in the past. So love and embrace yourself in this knowledge. And know that you do have the power. Even if it seems impossible, you continue to move forward. You have the strength. You have the resilience. You will not give up. You are supported by your spirit team. You are supported by your love. And you are supported by the universe and God. All right, so I'm going to move on to the Journey Tarot to see what comes out, what further information comes out. We're going to leave this here. So let's see what comes out with the Journey Tarot. So see, I'm seeing a lot of divine assistance for you this week. There's a lot of divine assistance coming in this week. But it's what you choose to do with it. Yeah, okay, so I'm hearing keep it there. So, yeah, there's a lot of divine assistance coming in this week. But again, it's what you choose to do with it. You could literally choose to deny it. Or you could choose to give it away, or you could choose to allow it to overflow everyone. You could choose to give it away in a way that causes lack. Because there's two different ways to give. There's a give where I give you my last and then I have none. And then it creates lack because you gave too much. And then there's a give where I give out of my abundance. So you're learning more how to give out of abundance and not out of lack. And you're also understanding that if I do give out of my lack, I need to be able to know that I'm going to be refilled, like a give and a take. You're understanding give and take a lot better. And you do have divine assistance. You have divine... Your higher self, God, Goddess, the universe is coming in to give you feelings of divine inspiration and passion, but it's up to you to choose to feel that. You could choose to feel the lack instead, but you're going to be divinely inspired to celebrate yourself, to want to share, to want to create abundance. Remember, you want to create abundance so that you can give more, so that this give is not giving and creating lack, but it becomes a giving that creates more abundance for all. And that is why you want it. You don't want it for greedy reasons. And so allow yourself to be inspired to move forward to more abundant futures so that you can give more abundantly. And start to give now. And in a way, notice the give and the receive. Allow yourself to receive as you give so that you don't give so much that you end up in lack and just in a desert, which I don't see happening. I really do. I see you being able to understand this give and receive more fully and being able to move into an abundant future where you give so much. It is so beautiful. You create overflow for those that didn't even know what overflow could be. Yeah, there's a need to let the spark of inspiration consume you. Feel the fire of your desire so much that the only option you have is to move forward. Allow yourself to feel the fiery passion of desire within you and let it propel you to move forward towards a more divine future because you are meant for this. And notice how your emotions have grown over time. And I'm hearing that there's something that your inner child is feeling and has felt for a long time, and she needs you to respond with love. So there's these old emotions within you that need to be responded to with love. And whenever you do, you'll be able to move forward more fully and completely. So allow yourself, take time this week to talk to your inner child and allow yourself to feel your inner child's feelings and love and comfort yourself through that process, if possible. And then know that pleasure is your birthright. Bathe in the abundance of good feelings. Allow yourself to bathe in the good feelings, knowing that pleasure is your birthright. And do something for yourself this week with the goal of enjoyment. Let the only goal be to enjoy. Find something this week where your goal is to enjoy it, and do it and enjoy it fully, knowing that pleasure is your birthright. And then just revel in the abundance of wonderful feelings that come your way for choosing to do something out of enjoyment. All right, that's all the message I'm getting from this. Let's move on to the plant kingdom and see what is said. All right. Yeah, see, there's this disempowerment that is just, it's haunting us this week. There's disempowerment coming through, but I see us powering through it. I see us getting through it. It's with strength and resilience, and it's not like we're going to be like going from sad, disempowered to on top of the world. That is possible, but I don't see it like happening this week. But I see there's things that could bring us down and under this week, but if we overcome them, we're going to keep it from sabotaging us. And that's where I'm trying to lead us. Instead of falling into this depression, let's kind of allow it and understand it, but lean more into the divine feelings of passion and inspiration that we have to move forward. Interesting. This isn't going to be an easy week. It's not going to be an easy week. You're going to have to reach within your depths to find this divine passion to be able to move forward. But the hardships this is literally the fires of life that are getting rid of the dross on your soul so that your soul becomes more golden and pure. There's a purpose for the downfall. There's a purpose for the misfortune. It's just not going to seem like it while you're in it. And you have to, only divine inspiration is going to help you to reach for what we were talking about before, which was allowing yourself to feel good, to feel the abundance, to truly allow yourself to revel in the pleasures. And that's why this week it's such an important thing for you to celebrate your successes and to find something to do just for the joy of it. That is going to be very, very important this week because, yeah, I see a lot of hardships. Things are not working out. They're not working out. This is not the week to move forward with stuff that you need to work out. But this is a week for you to figure out how you can overcome these hardships truly. And for you to gain the strength and the purifyingness through these hardships. For true soul growth. This is true soul growth. Choosing to feel the abundance when you're in lack is amazing, and it grows us, and it makes us stronger and resilient, and it makes us more powerful because we're able to look lack in the face and say, no, not this, and then move forward and to transmute it into abundance anyway. And part of how you're going to do that this week is by releasing the old. And I feel like there's you need to discuss something with your inner child. Your inner child has felt something for so long, and she needs your love and support to get through the feelings of it. So there's a talk that needs to be talked to your inner child, and a reparenting of your inner child to let her know that it's okay to feel these feelings, and then sit with her through feeling them, or sit with him through feeling those feelings. And then find a way to show your inner child how to enjoy life. Get out there. Like, ask your inner child, what do you need to be able to enjoy life? You know, now that we've processed these tough emotional feelings, I am so proud of you. Look at you. You're so amazing. You held those feelings for so long. Your adult self wasn't able to hold the feelings that your child self was holding on to. Your adult self chose to ignore them. But your child self held on to these feelings for so long, and he needs for you to address them with love and allow them to feel them and process them, and then show them how they can move forward and enjoy life, even though they held on to and processed such harsh emotional feelings. And then, what's going to make your inner child happy? You know, something I'm thinking of, my inner child, she's just like, why don't we get some rollerblades and go rollerblade? I'm like, I might break my ankle at this point, but let's try it out, you know? Something that would make her happy. What would make your inner child happy? Listen to your inner child and find something to enjoy this week with your inner child as you move through and process deep emotional feelings with them. This is going to be a harsh week. It's not an easy week, but it's all for divine good and for our highest growth. All right, guys, moving forward, I'm going to prepare for our oracle card portion of this card reading. Let's go. All right, our first oracle up for this reading is the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. So, the Mystical Shaman, what message do you have for us this week? Okay, Time Master is coming out yet again. So, Time Master has been coming out a lot lately. So, I really think that Time Master is trying to teach us and show us how to master time and to understand. Because I've always said, you know, we think time is linear, but time is spiral. It spirals out. But Time Master is saying, no, you're all wrong. We're all wrong, guys. Time Master says sometimes time is spirally. Sometimes time goes in a straight arrow. Sometimes time is fractal. So allow the expansiveness of time and view time from a different perspective this week. Try to view your time differently this week and think of ways that you can use your time more effectively and more holistically in a way that brings you more love and enjoyment. Yeah. Because I in the card reading, I did tell you, you know, you take the time to get with your inner child and to help her process through feelings. And I also said, take the time to enjoy life and do something you enjoy just for the enjoyment of it. And that's what being the master of time is. It's understanding that there's a time to process and to feel, and then there's a time to move on and to feel more brighter things and to understand more completely. So see time from a different perspective and think of ways that you can value your time more, and you can allow time for processes to be fulfilled. All right, very interesting. So, at number 57, allow your mind to put words to what your intuition is feeling. Try to understand what you're feeling and sensing within. Take time to understand what you're feeling and sensing within. Take time to understand what your heart feels. And believe in what your heart feels. All right, moving forward. The next oracle card that we have is the Spiritual Allies deck. This is one from Goddess Provisions. Check out the link in the comment and get yourself your own Spirit Allies deck while supplies last. All right. The poppy is coming through. 34 poppy. And this is about allowing your beauty, allowing your presence, and believing that you belong where you sense that you belong. And yeah, this is about rooting down deep to let your blossom bloom bright. And poppy is about, finding time to enjoy and play. I really feel like your inner child needs you to play with them this week. You need to get out and let your inner child play. If you can't let them process these feelings that they've been holding on to for so long, and they literally need an adult to help them process through it, and you had no adult in your life because you were the adult that you needed more than ever, if you can't do that, then take time to let your inner child play more than ever this week. Your inner child needs to play this week. Despite the hardships, even though things may be going crazy and south and not working anywhere, oh well, I'm going to go play, you know? So allow yourself to bloom and allow yourself to feel yourself bloom and allow yourself to play and enjoy the play. All right. The next oracle card that we will be reading today is the Star Dragon Oracle. I love this Star Dragon. I'm not affiliated, but I do believe you can find it at Amazon. Let's see what the Star Dragon has to say. I got a blue jay screaming in the background. So yes, bliss, cherish the day. The oracles are coming through over and over again to tell us to enjoy our time, to have fun, play. They're playing together. It might not look like they're playing, but they are. They're playing together. They're playing. Have fun, play. Go out of your element a little bit. Look, the mermaid's in the air and the dragon is in the water. They're both out of their element. So play with going outside of your element. And love and protect your heart as you move forward. Cherish the day. Bliss. You are worthy of pleasure. You are worthy of a good life. You are worthy of bliss. You are worthy of feeling good. This life is meant to be enjoyed. This life is meant to be loved. This life is meant to be cherished by you. Begin to cherish the day that you are given and find a way to enjoy your life within it. When you move outside of your comfort zone, love and protect yourself and know that this too can be an enjoyable experience. That you can always find the joy in what you do. Move forward, loving and protecting yourself. And choose to enjoy your life. Cherish the day, cherish the week, cherish the month, and cherish the year. Allow yourself bliss because you deserve it. You deserve bliss. You deserve pleasure. You deserve a life you can love. All right, moving forward, the next deck we have is the Fairy Wisdom deck. Fairy Wisdom by Nancy and Amy Brown, mother-daughter duo. Not affiliated with them, but again, you can find them on Amazon. All right, Faye, what's up? What's up, Faye? Again, same thing. Hummingbird dreams. So don't give up on your dreams and look for the small thing. The small things are going to be what helps propel you and see and gives you the motivation to see that things are working out. It's going to be in the small details. The bigger picture isn't changing much right now, but the small details will show you what is working and what is not working. So look into the small details. And don't give up on your dreams. Do not give up on your dreams. Hummingbird dreams. Okay, look, hummingbirds are tiny, tiny, tiny little birds. And they literally migrate across continents. They de-gaff. They get out there. It's like you're a tiny little thing. Why are you trying to go so far? It de-gaffs. And they put in all their effort and they go for it. They go for it. It doesn't seem realistic. It doesn't seem realistic, yet they do it. That's what I was saying earlier in this thing. There are so many things in life where at the time it didn't look like it was going to happen, and it happened. So that's why we hold the faith, so that we can hold the space for it to happen despite it looking like it's not going to happen. So hold those hummingbird dreams. Be resilient, be strong, and keep going after your dreams. And know that you won't see any confirmation in the bigger picture, but if you look at the small little details that only you can notice, you will see all the confirmation that you need that holding this faith is going to work. You are going to show them. It's going to seem impossible, but to you, it wasn't that impossible. You did it. It was possible because you focused on the little things that showed you the possibility of it. The whole entire time they thought it was impossible. So don't give up on your dreams. Keep moving forward. Be strong, be resilient, and find time to enjoy it as you go. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process despite the hardships and the setbacks. Find time to enjoy yourself this week. All right, beloveds, the final oracle message I have for us this week is the Lemurian Oracle deck. I love this deck so much. It's another one that I got from Goddess Provisions, so check out the link while supplies last. They will be there. So the way that I do this oracle reading from the Lemurian deck is I will first put down the card and then we will zoom in on it, and I'll give you some time just to use your own intuition to look at the beautiful artwork on the card and see what it is saying to you. And then we will flip over the card because on the other side there's a message. And then I will tell you what I see in the artwork. And then we'll flip over the card and we will read what the message says. And we'll see if all three correlate. They may not. That doesn't mean that they're all three false. It just means that we have three messages coming in. We got three instead of one, or we might get two. Maybe what you got from it correlates to the message that's read, or maybe what you got from it correlates to my message and the read message is completely different. It could work out anyway, but use your intuition and take what resonates with you and help it fit your life to serve your purposes. All right, so let's see what we get for today's oracle message from the Lemurian deck for this week. All right, so the first thing that I see is it looks like chakras in alignment. So I feel like there's a need to be aligned and to try to find balance and harmony before moving forward this week. And I feel I do like I feel like there's storms happening all around, but at the same time we have spiritual help with these dolphins and the dragonfly. So I feel like we are given the wisdom and the strength and intelligence to be able to move forward, but also with these dolphins coming through and with the messages that came through with the reading, I really do feel, once again, to reiterate, take time to play this week. Playfulness is going to be something that helps you to harmonize and strengthen and find the wisdom that you need to be able to move forward more completely and stronger. I also feel like a lot of heart chakra work and growth is going to be happening this week. The things that are happening for your heart chakra to be able to grow. As you add love, as you add compassion, as you add understanding, your heart chakra is able to grow and strengthen and enlighten itself. So I feel like that is coming through. And also a strength and determination to be able to move forward with this dragonfly being between the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra. I also see divine wisdom and understanding in your ability to move forward, but you're going to have to be able to during the times of difficulty, you're going to need to take time to breathe and recenter yourself to be able to find the wisdom and insight that you need to be able to move forward. And if the wisdom and insight that comes to you is play, I promise you this week, play. Find time to play. Find time to enjoy. If the messages that come through to you is you need to go play, go play. Those messages are true. They're telling you it's time. And the playfulness and the enjoyment of life is going to be what helps keep you in alignment and harmony to be able to move forward as your highest, brightest self. All right, so that's what I get from it. Let's move over and see what the card reads. Alignment. You can manifest the life you wish to call in. Look at where your desires are being seeded. If your plans or dreams aren't unfolding as you would like, take a closer look at other areas in your life. Is it something out of step with your integrity? Are you making decisions through fear or love? If it is through fear or avoidance, your manifestations may seem to backfire to encourage you back into balance. Become a vibrational match for what you desire. Instead of striving harder, cultivate the feeling of already having all that you seek. You will be surprised at what this shift in perspective creates. All right, beloveds, I really feel like that message resonated. It was a better message than this whole card reading. All you need is this part. But no, I do feel like this really does help. Like your things are not working out for you like you thought. So you need to take a look, and you need to look at it from a different perspective. Get back into balance. Balance is what's going to help you. Become a vibrational match for what you desire. Instead of striving harder, cultivate the feeling of already having all that you seek, which means having that feeling of abundance and holding faith for abundance while it feels like lack and everything's pointing to lack. And it also means keep on dreaming your dreams. Keep on moving forward with your dreams despite the hardships and the setbacks. The hardships and the setbacks are a time to reevaluate. It also means see things from a different perspective. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Allow yourself time and space to be able to find harmony and balance before moving forward when hardships come. You guys, you got this. I'm so proud of you guys. I know that it's not going to be easy to move forward, loving yourself and continuing to believe in your dreams this week, especially when things are happening and the world just doesn't seem like it's showing you that it's working out just yet. But believe in yourself, believe in your time. Take inventory of what you've already accomplished. Celebrate your successes. Find time to enjoy life and move forward in peace and harmony. Evaluate where you are moving forward in fear and change it, because you have that power. All right, beloveds, that is the message I have for you for this card reading this week. I think that is everything. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for joining me with this reading. I do hope that you gain something out of it and it helps you move forward with more strength and clarity and purpose in your life. I'm so grateful to be able to present this message to you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest, and be blessed. As you guys know, this was a general reading, so it applied to you generally and generally to everyone. So thank you for joining me. If you would like a more personalized reading, you can check me out at themystichillbillie.com. And if you would like to support me, there are links in the description for ways to support. I cannot thank you guys enough for being here and joining me for this reading. I do hope that you gained something out of it, truly, truly, truly. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed.